Well, it's a slow start, isn't it? The crowd went quiet, but he survived that first ball. Good start.
Sweeps. And he swept that in the gap as well. Work to do for the fielder at square leg. But they'll run away for a 4. Runs coming thick and fast very early. Through him. Knocks him over. Reefer strikes early, and Zeb giving the chance.
Lifted his head up too early, wanted to flick it over the leg side. His head, he didn't keep his shape.
That's a very nice strike, and that will go the distance as well. Good use of his feet. Vinod Bhandari has played a very fine hit over long on.
Hit it. You get to the pitch, you get the ball up in the air, and he just travels. He just keeps going.
This time 2-shot. And McMullen says thank you very much. He's deposited that into the stands.
Just sat back, watch this. Siddhartha Bank 6, another one. Look at that, beautiful strike. Again, once the ball's up in the air, you know.
He's had to reach out to this one. Fielder coming underneath it. 2 of them patrolling it. Will it be taken? Oh, and I reckon it's been palmed away for a boundary. That's a lovely shot. Just gave the charge, created some room, and caressed it through the offside. Vinod Bhandari is class and carnage in the middle.
Looking around the stands. Obliterated. Brandon McMullen has the look of a man who's just warming up in this tournament.
He's just waiting for something that's over pitched, that's in his area. And that was right in the wheelhouse.
Held. That's an excellent catch.
It's the boundary fence, because this is absolutely murdered. He almost gets in the way of it first time round and then clings on second time round.
A couple of more because it's been that kind of series, you know. The chance has been created.
Oh, your wish has been granted.
Exactly.
And we'll have to head back to the comms, but we'll keep you here for some more chat.
I'm not quite sure what the Royals think they need here. McMullen would have fancied that short side. He is strong enough. It's down the ground and middled, out the ground. Well, they're not stopping. They might have lost 3 wickets, the Royals, but they're after a big
hit it into funny areas. Almost reminds me a tiny bit of the way Daniel Vettori batted. Leading edge, gone right on cue. He strikes and gives it the big celebration as always.
It would be fitting, wouldn't it? Because just when we thought they were struggling, they pulled off a 10-wicket win. Now they're going out the tournament and they're playing their best.
They have Irie in the middle. Talk about Irie. And that's what he'll dish out in the middle. Take it in the crowd. Win yourself a goodie. Because Irie is in the house.
Definitely had the height, but my gosh, did it have some distance. We all watched it for quite some time as it sailed over the crowd.
Yeah, that's a thickish outside edge. And that's running away for a 4. We talk about the 2s, we talk about the 1s, the singles. Oh, this could be close. The finger goes up. I wonder whether he went through a brain fade moment over here. Dipendra Singh Irie went for the switch.
Batters are going well, and then they try to play this very shot. It would have gone on to hit the stumps. Unnecessary when you can hit the ball so well down the ground.
Studies real life. This is nicely driven. I'm going to find the rope. Arif Shape gets that strike rate up above 100. 3 out of 10. Lovely cut shot. Waited for it. Gave himself room. Picked the gap and gets 4. This one. Shape picks it up. Smokes it for 6. He's the set man. He's not the one who's going to be hooked, even though he's only striking at 100.
Comes to the party. That's a lovely shot. It really was.
Gonna scamper a by. No, they won't. Scott Kugelhorn's promotion will end in a run-out. 2 off 3. And maybe there's a lesson there for every one of us.
Absolutely everything. Andries Gous does well. He needs a direct hit. He gets it. And Kugelein.
Hit hard into the covers and hit for 4, shorter side. Naresh gets a boundary. They'll run it by again. Oh, that one's down the gutter ball from Andries Gous, and a bye will be scampered. It ends, well, a fascinating innings. Sudurpaschim will have wanted maybe a little more than that.
Mullen 20 and Dipendra Singh Ari 20. The pick of the batters, Arif Sheikh. He's arrived. He's finally arrived. 42 off 38.
Michael Leask rounded out a good tournament with the ball for him, and Kushal Bertel was the highest wicket taker, but Raymond Reefer continues his standout tournament. Maybe the only surprise, just the two.
Now this man is so hard to negate, Harmeet Singh. Firmly struck, used the depth of the crease, short and wide. Corral's off the mark, and so are the Avengers as well. This is high up in the air, fielder coming underneath. Oh, it's been put down. That was an easy catch. He had done well to run around it, come underneath it as well. That's a lovely strike. Stend and Dilawar. And that's House. That's how he plays his cricket. And what a way to get off the mark as well. Yeah, he's a very assured batter in the gap once again. Wide of mid-wicket. Flick of the wrist. Finds the sweet spot as well. And that's pressure telling on the bowler. Keeper standing up, fine up in the circle, and he bowls a delivery that's raised down the leg side. Well, he's in his zone, and he is in a destructive mood as well. That's the second 6 of the over.
Eyes wide open, picked up and dispatched into the leg side. He's straying just a bit too straight this time. And the last time we saw.
Nicely played. In the gap. Desperate dive inside the 30-yard circle, but it had enough pace on it, and Corral's looking very good as well. Once again, fielder readying himself, takes a very fine catch in the deep, very close to the ropes.
Both of these two batters striking the way they were, and it's Kugelein who picks us up. It rushed him, didn't get the chance to extend those arms, and it's a very well judged catch.
Edged, taken, Bertel departs for a duck. Kugelein strikes for the second time in his over.
Beautifully, Scott Kugelein again. Away movement ever so slightly, and it's...
Got him. Castled is Dilip Nath, and a stare of a fiery fast bowler.
He's run in, he's bowled with pace, he's knocked over the timber, and he's just strode past Nath as if to say to him, without uttering a single word, today.
Maybe winning that and getting to the grand final. As we see Naren Saud come into the attack, and he is immediately cut away with expert precision by Andries Gous. Gous loves going that direction, and it's just agonisingly out of reach. Arif Sheikh at long off, holds on, and Andries Gous, the big wicket, is gone.
Because he's made the correct change. Looking for boundaries and boundaries and more boundaries. But that's a good catch, a good running catch. We've seen some put down today.
For me.
Well, this is a very tight call. It was given a wide, and it's still going to result in a wicket. This is a brain fade moment from the batting.
Bails off with his hands without the ball. We'll soon find out. Well, he's got the ball. He thinks, the batter thinks it's gone off. Oh, it's out. Looks out to me.
Fielder's going to have to cut it off here. And that is quite disappointing, especially for the bowler. Swept. And it's swept well. Kieran's going to pick up a boundary here. Pulled away and just gets it over Scott Kugelheim. It's going to run away for 4 runs.
And this young man will try to hit there too. Gets it all the way. That's a Siddhartha Bank 6. Great batting.
Hander to target this short area, and he does it to absolute perfection. Just a little scoop. Use the pace that was on offer.
Chance. Bottom hand comes through the shot. It's another great stroke. Won't be 6, but will be 4. This is turning into a gem of a knock. Now Reefer goes into the leg side. Bigger side, still 6. Avengers, if anything, all of a sudden are ahead of the game.
Pokhara decides to go short. And Reefer says, I'll have a piece of you here as the partnership goes past 50. Now there needs to be some cricketing now shown.
Not the right line, not the right length, and hammered away. Shortest part of the ground, all the way. Put down in the crowd.
Not the way to go. It was the only place in the ground that Reefer could hit it. And he's gone all the way.
Backward point. Oh, what a shot that is. This man is having the tournament to the 19th. Long hop. There is a fielder out there who takes the catch.
Oh, the long boundary.
Two is the immediate call. He'll get more than that. He'll get 4. The single. He'll look for the maximum, but it's come off a top edge. Deep backward square in place. Hold on. Just inside the rope.
It's the short side that Leask looks for. But it's the top edge that he finds. You need to be calm. You need to be composed. And you need to have a good pair of hands. That is a great catch.
Bowled him. Bowled him, bowled him, bowled him. Kugelheim has 4. The Royals never know how to quit.
But in his 4th and final over, he dismisses what you would think would be the only man, the one man that could take the Avengers to victory.
Edged away, deep third down there. They'll definitely get the 1. Oh, mixed up. Not like this. Surely not like this.
Miscommunication in the middle, but what about this for a throw from the deep? The arm, flat, perfect.
Hit up into the air, Brandon McMullen. The Royals win. The Sudurpaschim Royals are going to the playoffs.
5 for 18. He will be the hero. Thousands across this great country have found a new hero to cheer. Scott Kugelheim, surely player of the match again. Another incredible match.
Well, you could, if you put a positive spin on it, it kind of whets the appetite for season 2, doesn't it? Oh, it's another. The last 5 overs, there was 50 runs and 5 wickets. It was vintage Nepali cricket, chaos, drama of the highest order. But one man stood tall. That was Scott Kugelheim.
Great game of cricket. The Royals, they don't mind batting first. They would have felt that they were a few short, but you can never take them out.